Marion arriving. Servas annual general meeting in the Wilderness Centre in Gloucester. The view is amazing. We're all arriving. Here's Marion and Chris. Hiya. A nice cup of tea. Hiya, Chris.
Hello.
And there's the view.
There's a nice view there.
And here we have Jim.
Here I am, waiting to gather in the cash.
People arriving.
Yeah, but there's still a lot to
garlic.
We're going to have plenty of garlic.
I'm going to put it in my fruit.
That's a wonderful stand.
The meeting room. A king's room. Oh. Look at the view out the window.
Last year I only saw her 2 days. And she went to Chelsea and see her relatives. I went with her.
Oh, look at this. You always find the comfy chair, you do. Here, the comfy chair room. This is Andrew. Because you've been to, where did you go? South Korea.
One.
That's the one.
Yeah.
You had a hell of a time there, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, yeah. What's this? Are you making
A video for
document?
YouTube.
Okay.
A service to get us out there
Right.
for younger people.
Mm-hmm.
See you around.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm just about to
And here's the oh, look at this kitchen.
How's everybody?
Fine, thank you. Whoa.
And you're from Wales? No. I'm from the US, from Oregon.
Alright,
So I kind of, yeah.
So they've got a couple, they're sponsoring a couple of Italian students to Australia this year. The big thing, of course, for Servas Australia, like many other services, is that about outreach and relationships. And what I've been doing as peace secretary.
Solve all my problems.
Have you got bad hips?
I have had a hip replacement for years and years.
Hello.
My raincoat in the car.
Oh, we've got instruction.
I don't know, what did Nicky get?
Are we all here? Right.
Vicky, what did you get for the car? How long?
Too short.
We got
£3 worth.
Yeah, we did too. Okay, that's 2 hours.
So perhaps if we do the 3.5 kilometres.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it is part of that.
That looks a lot longer than that.
Vary,
1 to 6 is 2.2 miles. I mean, I've got numbers on here. So let's just do 1 to 6.
Yeah.
Go back. Nobody responded.
Because there's so much politically going on.
Yeah, there's all sorts of stories. Because I sent out the money for the
Hello, Barbara. You are Barbara.
I'm Barbara Vince, yes.
And how long have you been in service, Barbara?
29 years, 30 years.
Wow. You've seen some changes then.
Yeah.
And how did you hear about it then?
I joined through my husband, who was, when I met him, he was the coordinator of the Northwest.
All right.
So I became a member, really.
Well, so you have a great belief in service to stay with it all. You must have seen some big changes. What's the best change you think you've seen?
I'm not sure about changes, really. I think
That's a good brand.
I'm not sure. I think I'm getting fewer travellers now,
Right.
which is a shame. I had some really nice times because I was on my own with a young child, and we had the world coming into our house. So it was really lovely for her to experience
Other cultures.
Yeah.
And what's she doing now with her life?
She's a youth worker now, and she's done a lot of travelling with Servas. When she was 18, she went on a gap year around the world, and for me it was really comforting to think that she had a book with people like me who would, if she got into any difficulties,
You knew she was safe.
people would help her. And she had some really good experiences.
Well, I think that's such an uplifting story, and I think a lot of people who have children in service, they've brought up very confident children.
Yeah.
There's meeting people all the time.
Yeah, that's right.
From different countries, different cultures, eating different food.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Barbara. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye. So, where are you from?
I am from South Wales now,
And how long have you been a host?
since 1970 something.
1973.
Early 1970s. Yes.
1973.
Marion got me into service, and within two seconds I was the travel secretary.
Had my eye on somebody to take over.
Marion is a manipulator.
Surely not.
No, in the best possible way.
No, I would agree with you entirely.
This is Chris, Marion's long-suffering husband.
Long suffering. I do as I'm told. Always.
And how long have you been in service, the two of you?
Oh, since 1973.
I remember I've interviewed you before.
And we were just wondering why other people we knew had lots of travelling people coming from other countries, and so we joined up. I've done all sorts of things, including being president, and enjoyed it. And it's great fun, and people all just turn up. If there's a stranger in the village, they often come, and the village people just say, "Oh, well, they must be going to this lady's house," and they turn up. And so
Yes, because you live in a small village in South Wales, so anybody, everybody knows everybody. So any service people visiting you would be instantly.
and non-Servas people, guys with rucksacks who have no connection with Servas, they turn up.
You've got a good reputation there, Chris. Yeah, anybody wandering around the village, or you're lost, go to see Marion and Chris. Oh, thanks, Marion and Chris. Thanks. Good. What's your name?
Brian.
Hiya, Brian. Where are you from?
I'm from London.
And how long have you been a service member?
Oh, I'm a very recent member, about 2 months.
Oh, 2 months?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're very new to all of this?
I am indeed.
So
yes.
what are your feelings about service then?
Well, I find it very well. I've felt very welcomed, and I find everybody very friendly and approachable and helpful. And yeah.
Have you had any service visitors yet?
No. I'm going to be a day host.
Right.
Because I'm in between moving homes, so I'm not able to.
And have you been to anybody as a service traveller?
Not yet.
Or you've got all this to come then?
I've got all summer to think about this.
Yes.
Plan my visits.
Well, it's lovely meeting you, and I hope your travel with service. Well, I've been a service member now. I've only been a member for 7 years, and I've had wonderful experiences with service.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it.
I love meeting the people.
Mm-hmm.
You feel safe and secure if you're a solo traveller, because you know the people have been interviewed and vetted.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And once you've been hosted, you want to give back the love. You just want to give back the reciprocate. You know, what has been given to you. You wait, you can have a great time. See you. So you are?
Lindsay Green.
And I always call you
Carol.
because you've got a twin sister. I'm so sorry, Lindsay. You must get so fed up with me.
Not a problem, no, it's part of our lifestyle.
How long have you been in Servas?
12, 13 years.
And how did you come into Servas?
A friend told us about it, who was a Quaker, not that I'm a Quaker, but a very nice friend who had told Carol, and then as soon as I heard about it, I knew it was for me.
Yes, you do, don't you? You just know. So you knew it was for you because of what? What appealed to you?
Well, the whole idea of the Peace and Friendship Mission.
Peace and friendship. This is the first time this is going to be mentioned on this video.
Oh, really?
We haven't mentioned that so far.
No, I love the idea. I mean, it seems an impossible dream, but maybe that's what appeals to me.
But it isn't impossible because we're making it happen, Carol.
We are making it happen, Lindsay.
Lindsay. And how are we making it happen? God.
Well, that's it by having the idea given to us in the first place.
And the idea is?
And the idea is to go out there and do it whichever way you can. We have the way of hosting and we have a way of travelling. Two great ideas, but it's nice to introduce people who you feel can, take on the challenge as well.
So basically, we travel the world, staying with other service members.
Those that can travel, I mean, if people can't, they can still join and do it in
So how about travelling in Britain then?
Travelling in Britain is a big thing because you're welcome at any of the members' homes. We've got 600 or more at the moment, and they're all
600 members in Britain, and what are they willing to do?
They're willing to host you overnight, 1 night or 2 nights. 2 nights is preferable.
And you travel in Britain quite regularly, don't you?
Well, anywhere I'm going, I always look up a Servas person because I love making that connection, even if it's for coffee. It's just so nice to...
Because you already have the connection of Servas anyway, so you build on that connection, don't you?
Yeah, hopefully, and as many boxes as I can tick. That's my challenge.
You tick a lot of boxes. Thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you.
Hello. Could you tell us your name?
Yes, my name is Jim Clevenger. I'm the treasurer of Servas Britain.
And a proud grandparent.
And a proud grandparent. Since the 1st of December.
Oh wow, you look like a proud grandparent, Jim. So how long have you been in Servas?
We joined, my wife and I, Eve is my wife, we joined in 2008. So we've been here 11 years.
And how did you hear about Servas?
One of her partners in her practice was a member of Servas and told us about it.
And it appealed to you, why?
Yeah, well, because we do a lot of traveling, and also both of us have been in the past engaged with organizations that whose ambitions about peace match those of Servas. So we thought it would be a very interesting way to meet a lot of new people and to add an extra dimension to our travels.
Extra dimension,
Yep.
That's the secret.
Yep, that's what makes it
very special and interesting because
we don't have many visitors because we live a bit out of the way, but everyone we've had been an interesting person with fascinating stories about their lives up to that point. And all the people that we have met as travelers have also been great hosts, but just really interesting people, and some of whom have become good friends.
Thank you, Jim, and happy Servas travelling.
Thank you very much, and same to you.
Hello, what's your name?
Eileen Rawson.
I knew you were Eileen Rawson. How long have you been a member of Servas, Eileen?
Oh, since the early 1990s.
Early 1990s.
It's 25 years.
And why did you join the organisation?
Oh, because we thought it was an ideal organisation for for peace activities and for getting to know people and cultures. We've always been interested in people. My husband and I travelled a lot before we joined Servas, and then we found this organisation. So
And
we
where are
joined
you off
straight
now soon? I know you're off on a great adventure soon, aren't you?
Well, 2 years ago I went to New Zealand, which I'd always wanted to go. I thought that was my big adventure. But because I have an invitation to go to California from a Servas person who visited me twice, I couldn't resist it. And so I wanted to go to other countries that I'd wanted to go to. So I'm going to Canada, Toronto, Nova Scotia, Nashville, where I have friends from Nairobi days, 50 years ago, and then to California for 10 days, and on to Australia,
And
Sydney and Melbourne.
do you mind if I ask your age then, Eileen?
I'm 84 now.
84 and travelling the world with Servas.
Very fortunate to be having good health.
Well, you deserve it, Eileen. Have a great adventure.
I hope so.
Okay, we might even make a whole video of your adventures, Eileen. Thank you, Eileen.
Right.
Thank you, Eileen. Bye! See you next time!